All right, what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Lee. The channel's called Leonardo da College, but if you're a Michelangelo, if you're a Donatello, whatever Ninja Turtle you are, we're looking at another Reddit post here. Let's dive into it. So it's titled, "I'm an empty soup of a person." That's I think that says enough as is, but let's read on. "Many people I've talked to are absolutely pleasurable to be around." That's good. "They have so much history behind them. They have interesting stories, opinions, hobbies, personality traits, etc. You could say that if they were a soup, their broth is very rich and delicious from years of growth and experience as a person. Each person has a unique and pleasant flavor." That's actually like such a good way to put it. I love that. Reading on here. "But that is not me. Probably since I've left elementary school, I've lived an empty life due to a variety of complicated reasons. One major one being moving to a new country with a language barrier. I've had no friends since 12. I'm 19 now. Every day in school was just worrying about grades and feeling miserable for every second. No eating with friends in lunch, no prom, no good memories. During those 7 years, I've had no real growth in social skills. In the year after COVID, teachers used to talk about how kids 9th grade were still acting like 6th graders because they spend most of the middle school online and consequently missed out on social growth. But what about me? 7 years as a self-excluding outcast. I think I really do still speak like a 12-year-old. All right, let's just dig into it right there. So I get it. Sounds like this guy's quite lonely. He's really craving a little bit of connection here, Probably romanticizing the ideas of, what we might see in films of, grade school kids having friends and living their quote unquote normal life. The thing to understand about this situation, and really a lot of situations nowadays, is a lot of people are a lot more isolated than what we put out there, what we see on social media, and what people just tend to talk about in general. And so the thing to understand is all experience is good experience. And so maybe, maybe you're right in the sense that maybe you're a little more kid-like in how you come off, but at the same time, maybe you're really creative. Maybe all of this time. All right, sorry about that. My kid came and needed something. Maybe you were spending that time really introspecting as well, and getting to know yourself and getting to know, that quote unquote shadow side of yourself, so to speak. Really just diving deep into a lot of those negative feelings you're feeling in your body. Hopefully, if you weren't doing it now you know to kind of feel it and observe it, and just allow it to flow. But nonetheless, the situation you're in, the experiences you've encountered through it um, do provide some value in some form if you start to dig a little deeper. So let's keep going to this. Every time I try to talk with someone, I have to repeat twice because they don't understand me. But that is the least of the problem. If I ever have a conversation, I feel anxious and uneasy. I don't have any nice thing to talk about. If I were to answer honestly to common questions like, what are you up to? I'd say I have nothing to do except the overwhelming amount of homework. I don't have hobbies I enjoy and struggle to find the time to try hobbies. I feel miserable about my past and present. I often try to be the one who mostly asks questions to others instead of inputting information on my own. And even in that position, I am not good at it. I struggle to come up with good, genuine feedback that doesn't sound robotic. I know this all sounds like an awful lot of complaining and ranting, but I feel very discouraged and don't know what to do. I have some hope that my social skills will get slightly better in the way that it has since I entered college, but I don't think it would be fast enough for it to make a large difference next year, and I would really not like to be in the same spot. Has anyone been in any similar situation? How do you improve the quality of your life and get along with other people? And so I guess I should add, I do have not a similar circumstance, but I spent a number of years in my childhood and in my adult life being quite isolated from people. And so the thing about your social skills are that it's like anything else. So if you get out there and you practice, you take the negative feedback as is, you take the rejection from the girls as is, you'll find your way. The thing about life that isn't so straightforward is, there's a saying, I heard this somewhere, but like when you're trying to get stronger, like when you're trying to build your body up in the gym, you feel weak. When you're learning a new topic and you're studying, you feel unintelligent. And so the feedback from developing yourself is of the contrary of what the desired outcome is, right? And so absolutely, the best thing you can do is get out there, conquer that fear, that anxiety. They say anxiety and depression are more, well, anxiety is like kind of that, you're kind of not really living in the now, right? You're already thinking of future scenarios going on in your head before things even happen. And so if you stay in the now, stay in the present, just keep your head clear, and then manage your expectations of what these situations are going to bring. Because most often than not, most connections you meet out and about or whatever are pretty shallow in a sense, especially in like a school setting where you're all kind of just forced to be there, right? Like everyone's friendly, everyone has their cliques that they mesh with or whatever. But when you graduate high school, everyone does kind of disperse, and everyone builds new, more meaningful, deeper connections. So yeah, manage your expectations. Would I go as far as to say as plan for the worst? Not necessarily. In the sense that, like, if you're in a social situation and you say something, you're just gonna get freaking just absolutely stomped on. Absolutely not. Most people, they don't care, right? Like, even if you do something embarrassing in public, like, people don't care like 2 seconds later. They really don't. They don't give a F, dude. So, like, if you can keep that in the back of your mind too, that'll serve you well. But yeah, it just sounds like you need to get out there, get some experience, right? And experience is what matters most. Experience, and then just yeah, I mean, as far as what you have to talk about and relating to people and everything, try not to be people pleasing in the sense that you just go for any person, but just maybe spend a little time with yourself first. See what kind of topics do I find interesting, even on like the most basic level. Like, you've never, like, let's say like tea, you know, let's say, you know, I'm a tea connoisseur, you know, I want to be part of the freaking tea group, you know, like, whatever little interests you have, whatever kind of excites you, explore those are all avenues. And as you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and you start to explore all of these little paths, what you're gonna find is, as long as you're staying genuine to your interests, you're going to align with people who have similar interests, who have you know, similar ideas and belief systems, and etc. But you have a great life ahead of you. I promise you that. Because yeah, it's just, you know, it's been, you know, it sounds like you've been through some hurdles for sure, and I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, you know, whatever, like, I understand, it's part of life, it's part of rolling with the punches, but you're gonna be okay, my friend, I promise. Just, if you could change your perspective just a little bit and just stay optimistic, I'm telling you, the tides are gonna change. That, you know, it kind of sounds like you almost started on a bit of a, you know, a downtrend, but the sine wave always floats back up, my friend. The sine wave always floats back up. And your time will come. You'll learn from this stuff, because that's all life is. It's a test. It's a lesson. Lessons. You know, it's all that stuff. Everyone has their things that they struggle with, and you don't have to be embarrassed by it. We're all human. And if there's someone that is trying to make you feel small because of it, it's they're just projecting. They're projecting their own insecurities on you. But yeah, maybe we'll leave it here. Please like and subscribe if you like this, and much love to you, my friends. On that note, bye.